If these protesters are paid, whoever hired them should get their money back. So Open Borders nutbags in Minnesota attempt to disrupt what they heard was an immigration raid yesterday, and all hell breaks loose.
These Looney Tunes that are out here keeping our FBI, keeping our DHS, keeping our ICE agents from arresting people that we, the people, voted for, are completely anti-American. How are you good people doing? Welcome to the channel. I am Ty Smith. You're watching my channel, Model Renaissance Man, in which I'm greatly appreciative of. Make sure you guys are following me on the platforms that you see up here and the ones down here. Hit the thumbs up button where my content can stay consistently recommended to you. And if and when you do subscribe to the channel, click the bell notification in the process and select all notifications after that. Lastly, do not forget to go check out my other YouTube channel, right? Called Man, Husband, Father. Everything I'm asking you to do over here, please do it over there, all right? Appreciate you all. Ladies and gentlemen, I know y'all are wondering, like, Ty, you were rolling these things. I told y'all. I took some time off. Well, I had to take some time off because, you know, when you get so many points, so many PTO hours, you know, they want you to take time off. So anyway, this is why y'all see me rolling out so many videos, which I'm greatly appreciative that you guys are watching. Y'all are commenting. Y'all are sharing. Glad that you guys are doing all that. So anyway, just want to say thanks to all of you. This stuff right here is what pisses me off, ladies and gentlemen, because what I'm about to show you, if you are a true patriot to America, you love what we put out as a mandate to President Trump to do. This right here should piss you off. And this also is one of those things where somebody is behind the scenes and getting these individuals to go and do what you guys are about to see unfold in this video right here. Check this out.
This is what went down.
They took him.
We'll see if y'all keep doing this, okay? Okay? Move on, right now. Back up.
They took him.
Now, these poor law enforcement, I just feel so bad for them having to deal with this. Can you imagine that? But the people, these protesters, are just not that smart. None of this was true. The raid had nothing to do with illegals. It was focused on drugs and money laundering. Twin Cities News talk radio host John Justice following the story. John, now this turned violent fast, but no arrests. Is that Minnesota nice? You don't arrest these people? What message does this send to other fanatics out there?
Well, Laura, it was absolutely comical to watch all of this play out in real time. The complete misreporting from local news outlets. It's like they were salivating that they finally had an ICE raid that they could go and protest. The elected leadership, they acted like it was Christmas morning and they were running downstairs to open up their presents. They were so excited to go out and protest this. I'm not even joking. And as you said, this wasn't even about immigration. But right now, the leadership, the liberal activist leadership in Minneapolis, in Minnesota, is such an abject failure. They need these controversies to gain support from people. And you're right, Laura. My heart goes out to those brave men and women because I know for a fact, after the show today, talking with leaders within law enforcement, that the agents on the ground that were conducting these raids, these search warrants, they said that if there wasn't for these protesters, they would have come into the community, they would have conducted their raids, they would have collected the evidence, and they would have been gone. And yet, it's the protesters that ended up causing all of the chaos.
But I have to say, I see some of these guys laying hands on these law enforcement. Everyone who touches, they should be thrown into a paddy wagon. Throw them right in. They all have to be arrested. They should have a record for assaulting law enforcement. Yeah, that guy we're showing right now. Well, he keeps hitting his hand. That shouldn't be allowed. It's dangerous.
No, and thankfully, I know, Laura, that There were some arrests that were made later on this afternoon, so I was really pleased to see that.
Okay.
But what do the members of the community really want, Laura? Do they want to have law enforcement come in and deal with what I was told was actually an issue relating to the cartels? Right? Or do they want to have this type of behavior anytime somebody comes to actually protect the community? And I can't believe, Laura, you've been here. I can't believe that
many
this
times.
is
I know
what
exactly
the
where
majority
that
of
is.
people in Minneapolis want.
Yeah, I know exactly
This
that
can't be what
block.
they
I know.
want.
I know exactly where they are, and I love these little weenies. They're like all pajama boys wearing their masks, and we're tough guys wearing our masks. How embarrassing!
And embarrassing it is. And here's the stuff that pissed me off about this, ladies and gentlemen. This is what we voted for. And I'll go out on a limb and say that the majority of these people out there are these crazy left radical, the snow cone color hair, social justice warrior idiots. And to me, when you see stuff like this, that's anti-American. And I'm also going to say this, and y'all can call it conspiracy all you want to. I don't care. These are paid, like George Soros folks who are very organized, who make sure they get intel from some of these news stations, the local people who might work in media or something like that, to go and disrupt something like this. I'm telling y'all right now, I wish, this is where you wish like things like, look, I'm not praising them, but I'm saying like other countries, oh man, the pushing, forget all that. Throat chops these folks. Bring out the baton, smash them across the face with it. You need to send a message. And I get it, folks. This is what I was talking about. I love the fact that ICE them are doing their things. The FBI is doing their things under President Trump's administration. I feel like it needs to be way more brutal than what we're seeing. The pushing stuff is done with. I'm just, that's me. The pushing, get off. No, bash these people. Oh my God, you broke my nose. So what? You shouldn't have been trying to interrupt a government operation to keep the American streets safe. And again, I don't care what any of you say. Call me conspiracy theorist all you want to. But George Soros absolutely hates America. These easily manipulated, naive, no life having fools are the ones y'all see out there. Stop this! What are you doing? Show yourself. Use your words. Come on. Everybody gather around. These guys are trying to take criminals off the streets. You know how stupid that sounds? You know how idiotic you look. I just wish that although they're going in and doing these sting operations and these raids and things like that, I wish they had a whole separate team of people who are specifically there designed to take, slam down, handcuff any of these idiots that gets in the way of something like this. I wish they had a whole separate team for something like this. I would be cheering. Woohoo! I would be glued to the TV watching them. That's why I love. Y'all see the part in there where that dude completely spent around and threw that person to the ground? Good. Well, Ty, what if there are some older people out there? They shouldn't be out there. Dummies. Oh my God, y'all. This is the type of stuff I told y'all, as you can see, things like this really get me worked up because it's crazy. This is what we, the people, voted for. This is what we want. This is what any regular human being would want. Criminals off the street. And it's going to get worse, especially if y'all watch the next video that we'll be doing after this one. It is absolutely ridiculous. So you see those people all there, like she said, they're supposed to be tough folks. We're here. And they got masks and everything on, right? Right? I'm gonna tell y'all why I'm saying all this, right? But look, I'm going to save that for the next video because the next video is crazy. Anyway, don't forget to do what you guys see down here in the comment section. And then what is that? Leave a comment. So yeah, y'all are doing a good job, but I want y'all, I definitely, like I said, I like to see what you guys are saying, thinking in regards to this. Let me know what your thoughts are on this. Do you know about George Soros? If you do, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Don't forget to do what you see in this animation right here that will greatly help my channel. I'm glad you guys are participating and doing that. And like I said, the next video that I'm going to be doing the chronological order that y'all, it pisses you off as well. Watch this one up here. Things I did as of yesterday are going to be right here. I am Ty Smith, modern Renaissance man, hoping and praying that every last one of you have food, shelter, and clothing. Most of all, praying every last one of you guys in great health, mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually. God bless you all through Jesus.